Hello, it's Thursday night. It's 8:05. It's time for ZoomDown. On tonight's show, we have our champion on 2 wins from Buckinghamshire. It's Ashwin Abinashi.
Hello.
And facing him tonight, the beautiful, all the way from Cheshire, beautiful Suzy Turner. And in the very next room to her, I think, also in Cheshire, I hope, unless it's a very big place, the very wise Dave Ryan. And I left your introduction till last, Fiona, because we have a new member of the team. So how are you, Fiona, anyway? But we have a new member of the team tonight. It's young George Armstrong. George, welcome to Zoom.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Paul.
Hi, George.
It's quite interesting who we have on tonight, George, because most people can't get to see their grandparents, but you get to see your grandparents tonight.
Yes, my
Any comments?
Grandparents.
How did this come about, George?
Grandson.
How did this epithet come about?
Well, it didn't start with me. It started with Jacob, who, after one night at a co-MK event, ended up sleeping in Dave and Susie's van. And then I think he was just missing from one event, and I took that grandson role for myself.
Oh, did you? Right. Okay.
So
you're like the young favourite. I get it. Okay, right. So it's a grand maternal thing. So, Ashwin, how did you sleep the other night? 2 wins, fabulous. You played like a demon.
Oh, no, I was dreaming letters and numbers.
Were you? Did you not sleep after it?
Yep. Counting sheep didn't help, to be honest.
Well, I hope you're nice and relaxed and well slept tonight, because you got a big challenge in front of you. You got Suzy Turner. Suzy, welcome to ZoomDown.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Very well. I'm a little bit nervous. I watched Ashwin play on Monday, and he was brilliant. So,
he was on fire like a shirt.
Yeah,
wasn't
I've
he?
got quite a game on, I think.
Yeah, cool. Well, I hope the viewers are looking forward to it. And we'll come to your fella, Dave Ryan. How are you, Dave? Welcome to ZoomDown, man.
Thank you.
Your name's been on this board. So it has, really, yeah. You didn't watch that episode, but I was happy. It was it was around your birthday, I think.
Oh.
So you were probably doing other things.
My internet connection seems to be a bit bad.
Like getting pissed or something. Yeah, well, it's Thursday nights.
Couldn't hear any of that.
But we'll get on with it. We'll come to you. We'll come to you for a little story at the end of round 6 anyway. But we'll hopefully the internet fixes itself. But have a great game, lads. I hope you're all up for it. Give us a good crack. Give us a cracker. So we'll take it away. So everyone ready? Ashwin, you ready?
Ready to go.
Susie, ready?
Yep.
Cool. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
And we'll take it away. So it's Ashwin. Your letters, please, first.
Can I have 3 consonants to start with, please?
You can. They are S, T, and D.
I don't want one of them.
Think of better consonants. Not much chance in lockdown.
Pick a vowel next. I don't want another
2
consonant.
vowels, please.
Say that again, Ashwin.
2 vowels, please.
2 vowels, please. Okay. O and U.
1 more vowel, please.
An A.
2 consonants, please.
F and P.
And a final vowel, please.
Okay, and a final A, and that's ZoomDown. Okay, so Ashwin, how'd you get on?
6 not written down.
Okay, Susie?
6.
6. So you're 6, please, Ashwin.
Adopts.
Adopts. And Susie?
Yeah, I've also got adopts.
Okay.
In honour of my adopted grandsons.
Okay, right.
Oh.
You just hold it up to the camera while you speak, and it'll go to you.
Yeah.
It's great.
There we go. We see it. Nice one. That's good. So, George, we'll come to you. Was there anything more they could have had?
Yeah, I was on adapt myself for 6, but there was 1-7. Don't know if anyone in the chat got it. Pousada, Pousada, which is a hotel in Portugal owned and administered by the government.
Yeah, a few people
Usada.
got that. Ray got it. Marcus got it.
Good.
Tracy got it. Adam got
Very
it.
good.
Yeah, so a few of them got that. Well played, guys.
2 good 6s to start with. That's all right. That's good. That was a tricky 7. Not many get that. So, 6 each. And it's Susie. Your letters, please.
Can I have a vowel, please? And 2 consonants.
Okay. And they are I, L, and L. God, we're having good 3 consonants out to start with tonight.
2 more consonants, please.
P and B.
Two vowels.
U and A.
Another vowel.
And E.
And a final consonant, please.
And final S, and that's zoomed down.
Thank you.
Okay. Susie, how'd you get on?
I think I've got a 9.
You think you've got a 9? Okay. And Ashwin,
Just a 7.
your 7 is?
Pallies.
Pallies.
Yep.
Pallies, that.
That's
Pallies,
correct.
yeah. Okay. And your 9, Susie?
Plausible.
Plausible, very good. I specifically didn't look. That's amazing. Well done. Zoom down
Thank you.
9. Brilliant.
Excellent. Really
Well
well
played. Was Pallies valid?
Yep, I've checked. Pallies is in.
What
and
is
plausible
what is
was-
What is
What
Pally?
does Pallies mean, Paul? Is what
Hmm.
you're wanting to know? Give me a second. Plausible was the only 9, by the way, but there's no surprise there. Pally as a noun is an undersized or sickly lamb.
Oh,
Did you know that, Ashwin?
No, I thought it was just a slang for friends.
yeah. I would have
That's
done
what I
that.
was thinking. I was like, yeah. But you would have been right to risk it, but what a 9, so can't argue with that. So, what was that? 18 points, a big 18 points there, Susie. 24 to 6, and it is Ashwin. Your letters, please. Or your numbers, I should say.
I'm going to have to go 6 more, please.
Okay, 6 small. They are 2, 3, and 8. Another 8, 5, and 1. And your target 863, and that's zoomed down. Okay, Ashwin 863.
809. Oh, 863. I thought it was 806. No, I've lost it. I'm sorry. I was looking for the wrong target.
Okay, right, sorry. Okay, Susie.
I've got 870, I think.
Okay, 7 away. Okay, well, you may as well give me that then.
So I've got 8 plus 3 is 11.
11.
Times the other 8 for 88.
88.
Minus 1 for 87.
Yeah.
And then 5 plus 2 is 10, and multiply it for 870.
Say that again.
Sorry, and then 5 plus 2 is 10, multiply it for 870.
Do you want to say that a third time?
Think
5
about
plus
it and
2.
say it a third time.
5 times 2.
5 times
Thank you.
I think we'll be lenient.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We'll let you off on semantics there, but yes.
Thank you.
So 7 away. How many points
That's
is that
5
worth? 5?
points.
5.
5 points. All right. Well. So 863. Was it possible, George?
It was possible. Fiona, did anyone get it in the chat? Do we know?
863 was possible.
Oh no, sorry, no, I forgot the target. 864 was the max there.
864 was
Yeah,
the
I
max.
think so. People have got 86. Bradley's got 864.
Okay.
It wasn't nice. Long story short, you had to do 54 times 16.
50 had to get 54 times 16. Yeah. Really.
That's how 80s Carol did it.
Yeah. We'll not even go there. It's not even that interesting for a one.
Well, unlucky there, Ashwin, with the wrong target. That's it's frustrating when that happens.
That's fine. I would have gotten to it anyway.
It was a tricky one. And you only lost the 5 points as well there, so not a disaster. Okay, well. 29 to 6, and we're into round 4, and that is Susie, your letters, please.
Can I have 1 vowel and 4 consonants, please?
Can. This is an unusual selection we don't normally get. So
Well, you know.
S, Z, S, and V.
Oh, hang on, I just need to write them down. I, S.
Z.
Ooh,
S
what a lovely
and
set. 3 vowels, please.
E, I, and O, like old MacDonald.
And a consonant, please.
Okay, and a final R, and that's zoomed down. Okay, how'd you get on?
Is that me first?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll say 7.
7, and Ashwin?
I'm going to have to risk a 7.
Okay, so yours first then, please, Susie.
Ivories.
Ivories, okay, and Ashwin?
Vossier.
Vossier. Vossier, that Vossier.
That's correct.
Vossier. George,
Do
wanna
we
break
want
bad
the good news first or the bad news?
Get the bad news out of the way.
Bad news is Vossier isn't in,
No.
but Ivories is.
And one of my favourite words, George.
And there is one of the 7 there, as Paul's writing on the board, viziers. And a
Viziers.
vizier
Viziers, yeah.
is a high official in some Muslim countries, especially in Turkey under Ottoman rule.
Grand Vizier. Isn't it? Grand Vizier, yeah.
That's something we wouldn't really use nowadays.
And Ivory's
You
good,
got busy
good
to spell like
spot,
that. I guess
Susie.
yesterday.
Good spot, Ivory.
Oh, yeah.
Ivory's was a tough spot. Without the 2 E's in there, it was kind of tricky, so. Good spot. Nice, so that's 35-6, that right, Fiona?
I've got 36-6.
But
That was a 7, sorry, was it? Yeah.
Yep.
36-6, yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Okay, we're into round 5. Ashwin,
Well,
your letters,
hang on.
please.
I've now got 36. The max is 39, and we dropped 1 point on the first round and another 5 on the last on the numbers.
Numbers, no.
So we've so 6
Oh,
points.
it's 27.
5 and 7 is 36.
I've got 33.
Because 18 points for the 9 as well.
18 points for the 9.
Oh, yeah.
No, it should be
I
right.
got
George.
33. 6, 18, 24, 5, 29, and a 7 there, 36.
36, yeah.
Six.
Oh, yeah, because the max on the numbers was set. Oh, yeah. That's
Good job
my
you're not
mistake.
playing,
Max on
George.
numbers was lower, yeah. Max on the numbers was only a 7.
See
That's
what-
right.
See what he did there, yeah.
What's the max? Yeah, okay. It's the max is 39 now, yeah.
Bring
yeah.
back Ropey there chanting in the chat.
It's all right. It's your first day, man. We let you off. Everyone has day one on the job. Like, that's all right. We get you. You'll be fine by game 2, George. Right. Round 5 is Ashwin. Your letters, please.
CV9, please.
CV9 all the way. Okay. And they are.
I'm waiting for it to load for me, Paul.
All right. Okay. Does this the odd time? Apto's been pretty good with us now, I have to say. It's past 15 episodes now. Trick is not to keep pushing the buttons, isn't it? Just to wait patiently, and it should appear.
Yeah, my connection's fine. It's just after us. I press the button.
You
But
should do a little dance for us, Paul.
Me do a little dance now.
Yeah, go on.
Sore back tonight. Actually, I'm on a
Well,
drum.
I think after us instead. That would be,
I actually do. I really do.
entertainment.
I thought the drum stool would improve my posture, but no, it hasn't. It's kind of making me do all the work. But do we want to refresh, George? Maybe. Would that help?
Yeah, I'd go for that. People are saying test in the chat, so yeah, I think there's a problem with the site.
And I hope someone's typing the suffix that's required.
All right, we're back in then, yeah.
Again.
Cool.
So CV9 for Ashwin.
CV9,
Here we go.
please. Yes.
We're both ready.
And they are G, E, N, A, L, and O, Q, I, and final R, and that's zoomed down. Okay, Ashwin.
7 not written down.
Okay, Susie.
No, I'm going to stick with a 6.
Okay, and that is
Orange.
orange. Okay, and your 7 then, not written down?
Sorry. I've just desperately made this up. Reeling.
Reeling.
With the
R-E-A-L?
Yes.
Reeling. Okay, well, George, I'll let you break the bad news again then.
Yes, sadly, reeling isn't in with the A, just with the double E.
Mhm. So there were a couple of 8s in there.
There were 2 8s there. One you'll have heard of, one you will not have heard of.
Mhm.
There's regional,
Oh, yeah.
an anagram thereof, geraniol,
Oh, sorry, geraniol.
Eraniol, which is a fragrant liquid present in some floral oils and used in perfumery.
Geranium, obviously, from
Ah,
geranium.
right.
By combining geranium
Yeah.
and oil for geraniol.
Geraniol.
Which
Green.
Bradley and Elliot got in chat.
Regional's a hard spot. Isn't
Of
it?
course
Yeah.
they did.
Mm.
Oh, that is original. Original for 7. Isn't it?
Edit.
Yeah. All right,
Ooh.
moving on. Right, so that your 6 takes it then. Bit of a gap, Ashwin, but she got that 9 and was always going to be a gap, so there's plenty of time left. And we're into Susie's numbers, please.
2 large, please.
2 large. Okay. Okay, your numbers are 2, 5, 8, 7, and your 2 large, 50, and 100. And your target, $769, and that's zoomed down. Susie, 769.
Just 768.
Okay, Ashwin.
767 not written down.
Okay, so Susie, 768.
I've got 7 times 100 plus 50.
Yeah.
And then 5 times 2 is 10. Notice I said 5 times 2 this time. And then plus 8.
Plus 8.
And then add it all together
768.
for 768.
One away. And it was the way I had it. Will I do my way, George?
Yeah, you can do your way,
It
Paul.
was quite a standard. It's treated like a 1 large. 100 plus 2 times the 7 for 714. And add the 50.
Oh, yeah.
769. Two ways of doing it.
I'm sure the time seems to go quicker on here.
You think?
It definitely does.
Well,
Yeah.
Mm.
so what's that? You got that 7 points to Susie there, was it? 7
Yeah.
points? Yeah.
7.
Okay. 10 to me, but I'm not playing. Oh well. Okay. 49 to 6. So a Mellor-esque lead you have there at half time or at the interval. So we're gonna go to your fella. We're gonna go to Dave Ryan. Dave, can you hear us okay?
I can at the moment, yeah. It does keep coming and going a little bit, but yeah.
Well, that's good. Sure, well, entertain us then. Tell us an old story or yarn or something there for the next.
I have nothing.
Well,
Ask me a more sensible question.
You're not a man who's ever stuck for something to say, are you? Now, come on.
Did you notice I disappeared just there? There was a plumber knocking on the door about fixing our shower, which is honestly, you just smell me. I smell fine on here, but shower's packed up.
It's been hot as well. Like it's been sticky kind of weather, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been spraying all sorts of things on myself.
What have you been doing to chill out then?
Oh, we've just been we went for a nice walk today. We explored a bit of the countryside near here that we'd never come across before. It was good. Nice. I mean, it's a bit of a difficult time to come up with a story when you've just been doing basically nothing for the last 3 months.
Well, I know, like 48 hours notice wasn't enough for you, like, was it?
No, I didn't realise I had to tell a story. I mean, I had remembered seeing these things, but I still have. I mean, it's talking at length is not really my thing.
But you've been doing a bit of running, haven't you, Dave?
Oh yeah. That's sticky in this weather. The shower's only broken just this week actually, so it's and we do have a bath, so it's not too bad.
Yeah,
that's no excuse not to
and
go for a run.
Did Susie get you into the running then? Did she?
Well, yeah. I tend to find that if Susie doesn't run, I don't run because I don't feel guilty. But if Susie does run, I feel I have to.
Well, that's good. That's good, like a sort of training buddy as well.
It kind of works. We went for a run the other day, didn't we? That was quite a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you're talking to each other over the camera when you're probably.
I know, yeah.
Not that far
I can hear
apart.
him in the next room.
I do wonder when they play on Apterus whether they sit there and type good luck and well done and unlucky to each other.
No. That's what makes it good about playing in the same room is you don't have to do any of that. You just actually say things.
Or stuff like it's your turn to put the bends out, instead of
Oh yeah, actually that might be happening tonight because the bins do need putting out.
Is it bin night, right?
Forgotten about. Well done, thanks for that. We've forgotten.
You're very welcome. We have it's an all-encompassing service we have on ZoomDown here. But so you've been watching a couple of them. What have you made?
Yeah,
of
we
it?
watched the last couple. Yeah.
What did you make of it?
Ashwin had an excellent game, the second one on Monday.
Game one was nasty, wasn't it? Game one was horrible letters and it
wasn't much coming up there.
No, I felt a bit sorry for Reese. Yeah, it was just one of those horrible games. Well done for coming through that, Ashwin, because it was a nasty game to be part of, I'd say.
Yeah, we just barely got through that.
Yeah.
But
And who else did you watch? Who else did you watch, Dave?
It was on the last Thursday.
Sophie.
Sophie.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Sophie. Yeah,
Sophie was great.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
that was good. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Dave as well. Dave Rob Johns.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Was there another one where we watched Anthony? That's right. We watched Anthony against
Jonathan Wynn.
Yeah, that's right. And I'd kind of misunderstood the fact that if Anthony had won that one, then I would have had to play. And I've been drinking quite heavily. So if I had to play, it would have been quite interesting. It would have been a challenge.
Is that imply you haven't been drinking heavily today?
Yeah, it was a challenge getting you to accept
No, I've been
the
drinking
Zoom
quite
invite,
lightly
so I
today.
knew something was up.
I've been keeping it reasonable.
What is reasonable?
But
It's a new reasonable, isn't it, really?
I was going to say an interesting stat about Ashwin's game. He's actually got the highest % of max score so far on ZoomDown in that second game. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Was it something like 160 and 123 or something? It was
96.7% or something.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Can't say the same for today, unfortunately, but
Well, yeah.
Not
All
over
this
yet.
time yet.
Not over yet. We're only 2/3 of the way through the game, or 1/3 of the way through the game. So 2/5. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, it's been good. I think it's been good to get the characters like yourselves on the show, and you guys are big parts of all the co-events that people go to. And
yeah, we're missing them. I mean, they're also sort of a highlight of the calendar every couple of months to be. What was the last one we did? Was it Manchester? That was good, wasn't it?
I didn't know it wasn't that.
A funny venue with the lighting, and sometimes it was a bit hard to see, but the people who turned up there, it was really good.
Yeah, and the meal after was really nice as well.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
We'll get to do it again soon, but I mean, I think this is not a bad way of still sort of keeping in touch with people, and it's better than nothing, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, yeah.
I think never mind ZoomDown. I mean, the whole Zoom buzz of just people chatting to the wee small hours with their, with people that they wouldn't barely have looked in the eye before. People are getting used to it kind of now as well, aren't they? They're getting used to seeing themselves on camera. It's a weird thing. It only takes being on a couple of times where you kind of get used to it, So.
Yeah, it is. It is quite an odd thing because normally when you're speaking to somebody else, you can't see yourself. So it's an odd one where you can see both the person you're talking to and yourself at the same time.
They just got it right, didn't they? Because I mean, I've used FaceTime for years. How long's FaceTime been out for? Nearly 10 years, probably something like that. And it's always been a good service for the one-to-one. Yeah, it worked perfectly. But I remember just being on this, and it was just after Irish lockdown started and I just liked the way the cameras moved. I liked the way that it sort of followed the conversation. And there's so many things you could do over Zoom. There's so many things where it would just work because it does all the kind of work for you.
It is suddenly a massively useful thing. I wonder how shares in Zoom are doing.
Oh, I think they went massive that week that I joined. Anyway, I remember that because it was just all over the news, and it was just like, well, I have to try this, So
I paid them some money because we've been doing a quiz for the running club we're members of. A few of the people in the running club, we do a quiz for them every other Wednesday, and the non-paying version where it cuts off after 40 minutes just got too annoying. I just thought, for the sake of a few quid, you've got nothing else to spend it on. Might as well chuck that at it and stay signed on.
That's it. Now we're getting George's free one because this is George's a Zoom version. This is George's. George's.
Oh, so it's your first one you get.
You get the first three. I think.
Saying I've got the free time.
First three, I think you get. So it is good. No, it's probably worth paying for. We haven't. We have. Who's that now?
Frozen.
Who was making computer noises there?
Oh,
don't know.
Susie, can you see me?
Is it Dave?
Yeah, it says our network bandwidth is low, which is a bit worrying.
All right.
I think we might have lost Dave. He looks very frozen.
That's the point I was going to make, Susie, was that we've come through all this, then the internet has survived the massive, workload that we're throwing at it. But it has really. I mean, like everybody's on the internet. The whole world has nothing to do but be on the internet. Someone's upstairs on their PS4 using huge bandwidth. Someone's in the next room on the iPad. There's whole families of people where they're just.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Someone's torrenting and then.
I mean, can you imagine if this had happened like 20 years ago?
Or even 15 or 10 years ago.
It would have been bloody post down or something. That's what it would be. Be the correspondence version of this anyway. It would. Yeah, post your answers to me. I'll play my move. But anyway, thanks for that.
Time yourself accurately.
Yeah, well, you're mentally healthy people. I you're always very friendly and stuff. So it's good that you're keeping a smile and it hasn't broken you. That's what I'm at.
No, that's good.
Yeah, good. Good, good, good. Right, we'll get on with the game then. And it's going to be round 7. Ashwin's letters, please.
A VC9, please.
VC9, George.
Yep, so 5 vowels, 4 consonants.
So, E, N, and E, D, A, and B, O, and T, and a final I, and that's zoomed down. Okay, Ashwin.
8.
Okay, Susie.
Oh, just 6 from me.
Okay, which is?
Booted.
Boated. Okay, and Ashwin, you're 8.
Obtained.
Obtained. Very
Yeah,
nice.
very good.
Very nice. Like it. One of only 2, George.
Yep, obtained and obedient for the other 8.
Obedience a hard spot.
Mm.
With the kind of the the ending of it. It's just a. But I'm sure those were gobbled up in the chat.
Yep,
Were they?
both of those got spotted, as
Yeah.
well as the invalid botany.
Botany, right. I looked at the selection looked
The
very
full
nimesy to
sequel
me when
take.
I looked at it.
It
and
looks
then
like there's a 9 there, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ashwin, the start of the comeback, eh?
Yeah, nice one, Ashwin.
thanks.
1449. Okay. Sure, that's a famous year for something. Don't know. The Portuguese or someone. Yeah, the Dutch. Right. So. Okay, we have round 8. That is Susie's letters, please.
Okay, 1 vowel, 4 consonants, please.
Okay. I, T, S, M, and D.
2 vowels.
Massive D there, sorry. Okay, O and A.
And another vowel, please.
And I. Excuse that massive D in the middle there, but anyway.
And a final consonant, please.
Kind of final. N, and that's zoomed down. Okay, so Susie.
I'll try a risky 8.
Okay, and Ashwin.
I'm going to play with an 8 as well. I don't think it's a real word though.
Okay, you have it written down, so you're Susie.
I've written it down. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're Susie.
Monadist.
How do you spell that?
Monadist.
Monadist. Okay, and yours, Ashwin?
Saintdom.
Saintdom.
Ah, that's good.
Well, George, you can be the bearer of good news.
They're both in,
Yeah.
and they're the only 2 8.
Excellent.
Saintdom, I don't think I need to define. Monadist is someone who believes in monadism. Let's have a look at monadism. Monadism is the theory that reality, and in particular matter, is ultimately composed of indivisible entities.
That's,
Obviously, I knew that.
that's
They
after a
define
lot
it
of drink,
at
isn't it?
all.
That's when you've been on the sesh for 3 days, really, how you feel.
Yeah.
It's all a lot of shit. Really. It's that stage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you'd have beaten me. I didn't get either of those 2 8s, so well done.
I was stuck on 7 with mastoid, domains,
Very good.
diatoms.
So 8 each.
I would have been tempted by Nomadist, which would have been bad.
Ooh.
Politically incorrect and all that.
Did you get one of those, Dave?
No.
No.
No,
Keep
nearly
thinking
did.
like that, Dave.
Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
hey?
Right, George, we're into round 9, and it is Ashwin's numbers, please.
Yep, Ashwin's numbers.
I'm going to play it safe this time and just go one large, please.
Okay, straight bat. Your smalls are 8, 7, and 1, 5, 10, and your large one is 100. And your target, tidy 640. Ashwin, 640.
640, but I've not written it down.
Okay, Susie.
640 written down.
All right, Ashwin, take it away.
Now 5 plus 1 is 6. 100 plus the 7 is 107.
Yep.
Multiply them together, it should be 642.
Yep.
Then 10 minus 8 is 2, and take that away.
You haven't used either of those for the 2. Okay. Round the houses, but you got there. Very well played. Okay, and Susie?
I did 7 minus 1 is 6
Yeah.
times 100, and then 8 times 5 for the 40. Add them together.
8 times 5.
Oh.
Plenty of ways for that one, George, wasn't there? Well
I'm
played,
sure
both of you.
chat is screaming large numbers for pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
Same, yeah.
7 plus 1 is 8 by 8 by 10.
Say that again, George.
Oh, yeah,
7
yeah, yeah.
plus 1 is 8.
Times
And then times 8 times 10.
Oh,
Much neater. Yeah.
And you deal with that. That's not really a small number either, but that 10.
I was trying to put the times 1 in there somewhere, but it didn't work.
Yeah. Large numbers for pussies should include the 10.
Well
really.
played, guys.
Okay,
you.
so yeah, good. 10 points each. Everyone had different methods to get there. It was an easy number. When you have an easy number like that, everyone kind of goes their own way to get there, don't
Yeah.
they? You know. Okay. Right. So, 32 to 67. Yeah, that right?
That's what I've got. Yep.
Okay. Now we are into round 10. That is Susie. Your letters, please.
1 vowel and 4 consonants, please.
1 vowel and 4 consonants. No, there's nothing really catchy for that. 1 vowel and 4 consonants.
No.
I'll try and come up with something. They are A, H, Y, N, and T.
2 vowels, please.
E and I.
Another vowel, please.
Another E.
I shouldn't have done that. And a consonant, please.
A final V, and that's zoomed down.
7.
Okay, Ashwin.
I'm going to risk a 7.
Okay, so yours, please, Susie.
Naivety.
Naivety,
same
very
word.
nice. Okay, naivety, very, very nice. Well played. So there was two
Yep.
naivetes in there, weren't there, George?
Yep, naivety and naivete with an E on the end instead of Y, which is just a mass noun derivative from the same word.
Would you say that again? Which is the what?
It's just a mass noun which is derivative from the same word. It's just means lack of experience, wisdom, or judgment. Essentially,
they are basically just
they are the
complete
same
alts.
word.
They are alts. Okay, right. So
They are
there's
just
no
alts,
difference in
basically.
meaning. One is one pejorative. Doesn't give anything. Doesn't give any clue as to when
think
you
they
would
both
use
are.
one. Right.
I
Well,
don't think they're
I suppose they
pejorative,
both
they're
are.
just-
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
not-
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not generally pejorative, are they?
Yeah, I've just
No, well, you can have
checked
innocent
naivety and they have the
naivety.
same
Sort of,
definition.
you can have innocent
exactly.
naivety, and then you can have kind of someone going, "Oh, you big Egypt," like that.
Yeah.
That kind of naivety, you know.
So it's the context, not the spelling, that makes it pejorative or not.
Maybe. No, but sometimes, like like those poseur and stuff like that. Sometimes the word ending can be a kind of pejorative kind of thing, but I'm spraffing anyway. Right. So that was a 7 each. 39,
Yep.
76.
39.74 I've got.
24, yeah.
Sorry. Okay, right. Round 11. Ashwin, time for your catch up. It's your letters, please.
I have 2 consonants, please.
2, is it? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. W and R.
2 more consonants, please.
X and D.
4 vowels.
I. U. I. E.
And I shall have a final consonant, please.
Final.
Consonant, yeah.
G, and that's zoomed down. Okay, Ashwin.
I'll stick with the safe 6.
All right. Okay, Susie.
Yeah, 6 for me as well.
Yours, please, Ashwin.
Guider.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Susie.
Guider here as well, yeah.
Guider here as well. The good old safe kind of agent now, really, isn't it? You're going. It's going to be in, isn't it? Yeah. If you can guide, you can be a guider. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was playing
So,
with Guidea.
Anything else, George?
There were 2 other 6s, widger and widgie, which have completely different meanings. A widger is a spatula used in gardening to transplant seedlings, and a widgie is
No, a wedgie.
an
A
Australian
wedgie.
term for a young woman from the 50s, particularly belonging to a subculture characterized by a liking for American fashion and rock and roll, and associated with antisocial behavior.
A term squares would have used, really, then. Yeah, probably to describe. All right, widgie. Yeah, widgie.
Yeah, widgie and widger, the other 2
You
sixes.
borrowed my widget? Yeah, you borrowed my widget, mate. Give it back.
I prefer widger.
So that was a 6 each. 45 to 80.
Yep.
Not decisive yet, Ashwin, but you're going to have to pull something out of the bag. So we are into round 12. Susie, your letters, please.
1 vowel, 4 consonants, please.
V, C, 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 C.
That would be terrible.
Wonder what was going on there for a second.
You might get the chance to pencil A.
Sorry, I was thinking in Roman terms there for a second. ELHMT.
2 vowels, please.
Okay, they are O and I. So, a bit bigger. O and I.
Consonant.
G.
And a vowel, please.
And final. E, and that's zoomed down. Okay, how'd you get on?
6, not written down.
Okay, Ashwin.
6 written down.
Okay, so yours, please, Susie.
Motile.
Motile, yes. Ashwin.
Helmets.
Helmet. Yes, helmet, okay, yeah.
Mm.
Motile, motility, all that, yes. Okay, so, George, what else could they have had?
There was 1 7 in there, which was homelet,
Homeless.
which is
Is
just
that like a
small
little tiny home?
a little tiny home.
You're hoping to get homeliest, but
I have
Yeah.
provided you a home, dear. A home. Right. So we're into round 13. Okay, so that was a 6 each. 51.86.
6. Oh. Yeah, that sounds right. I've got 61. I
Yeah.
must have mistyped. It's 51, isn't
51.86. Yeah,
I'll take
that's
61.
it? Yeah.
right.
Yeah, no, I had
So-
to type it there.
Game's still on.
Last letters game, Ashwin. How are you gonna finish off?
I'll let you choose all the letters this time, Paul. Anything
you
you
let
like.
me choose my selection. All right, 4 consonants then, please.
Nonsense, okay.
That's very decent of you. No one's offered so far. That's good. That's like a Rachel. People do that for Rachel, don't they? They haven't done it for me
course.
yet.
Mm.
Okay. J. W. R. And M. I'll have 3 vowels, please.
Here you go.
E. U. And O. I'll have one more vowel, please. A U. I'll have another U.
Maybe next time don't let Paul
Final
pick.
consonant, please. Final N. And that's zoomed in. Oh, they weren't a nice selection that at all, were they? How did you get on?
Managed to get a 6.
6, okay. And Susie?
Oh, well, did better than me. I've only got 5.
Which is?
I'll go for mower.
Mower. The mower. Yeah, the mower. All right.
Oi.
The mower. Excuse me. And Ashwin?
Slightly unfair due to the Spanish advantage. Numero.
Numero.
Ah.
I think from experience, I think I'll take this one, George, because it's not in Ashwin, and I think
Oh.
from memory it's only in as numero uno.
I
In
thought
a
it's not
phrase.
using British slang.
George, perhaps you could confirm that.
Yes, it is in just as numero uno. I've just had a look.
Unlucky, but
Very
there
unlucky.
was
There
was
but
an
it-
anagram of that.
There was. I had myself morn for 5, but you can put the E on morn for 6.
I didn't think you could.
means-
Define it, because those are mountains in Northern Ireland, the Mourne Mountains. So what does Mourne mean?
mournful, basically. It's just an adjective of the verb.
Okay.
That's interesting because just
Without-
playing on Aptras today, we couldn't have Morn.
I'm sure I lost points, yeah.
Mm.
We can check.
It's come up on
check
after us
we'll
as the
check that
download. I've
afterwards.
checked
Yeah,
it
but that's
in.
maybe worth
okay.
raising a ticket over then, Susie.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Well, Tom got it in chat, so he must have seen it before.
five.
Okay.
You,
Yeah.
points.
Maybe I remembered that wrong.
5 points anyway, Susie. You win the round with your
Oh.
mower. Your mower. Yeah. Right.
Mower.
Your mower. It's just one of those words, isn't it? Your mower. Can I borrow your mower? Yeah. All right. So 91 to 51. And we're into round 14. Your numbers, please, Susie.
All large.
No.
You sound your voice is broken, Susie.
Too large, please.
Too large. Okay. Your smalls are 5, 2, and 6. 3. And your too large are 25 and 100. And your target 596, and that's zoomed down. So, how did you get on?
Yeah, I've got 596.
596. Okay, and Ashwin?
596, but I've written it down very messily.
Okay, do you want to give us that then?
Yeah, sure. 100 times the 6 is 600.
Yeah.
25 divided by 5 is 5.
Alright.
Take that away from the 600 to get 595.
Yes.
And then 3 minus 2 is 1, and add that on.
There's no 1 to times, but you can still do a nice omelette.
And that's
So I did 25 divided by 5 to make up for it.
Susie?
Yeah, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 5 minus 1 is it's written
Yeah.
down.
Believe you. I was
There, you
trying
can see it.
to
got
find
it.
is there a large numbers of her pussies solved, George?
Well, I don't think there will be, Paul, if you times all the
No,
smalls
but-
together.
You can get up to there, but it's kind of. No, I mean including the 25. Sorry, excluding
Well,
the.
Oh,
that
including the
doesn't count
25.
Mm,
That doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
well, maybe.
Times the littles together, you've got 180.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay.
That can be
So
your
what was
homework
that,
tonight,
10
Paul.
points
Get
each?
rid of the 100 and try and solve it without it.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. That's because it was quite easy. So that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, 80s Cavill did it the same way.
Yeah. Okay. So Susie, well done over the 100. Room 101. And we're into the final round. So Fiona will maybe just talk you through there, or George, while I turn off my camera and explain the process to you.
So, Ashwin, you've done this before. And Susie, you've probably watched people do this. Paul's turned off his camera. When it comes back on, there'll be a conundrum on Paul's screen. The music will start just before the camera comes on, so you've got a bit of a little warning there. Once you've got the answer, just say buzz, and then Paul will come to you to get your answer.
Okay.
Make sure you've got Paul's camera pinned so that you can only see Paul and not the rest of us. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see what he's written. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Just don't shout out the answer.
You all got that, yeah? You're
Mhm.
focused on me? Okay, let me get my mouse. Music over here, so I can do that. And the best of luck to you.
No, if I'm talking, you can't hear me. You can't see me even.
So, you should just see a black screen. You should just see me. I'm going to start the music and then check this game. So, best of luck on today's ZoomDown conundrum. Ashwin.
This is a random guess. Fixedness.
Fixedness. Well done. Very well done. Good solve. So that one's for you. That was in your honor, of course, Susie. That one.
Yeah, very
You're
good.
an Essex,
Thank
you're
you.
an Essex girl, aren't you?
I am. Yeah, good solve, Ashwin.
Yeah, well
you.
done. Not the
Well
not the
played.
easiest, but well
You were the
done.
better player.
Well done. Well, 101 to 71.
Oh, it's
Well,
very
Ashwin,
respectable.
you did yourself
score
justice there in the end.
Yeah,
Very
well, yeah.
rare we get both breaking 100. So yeah, very good from both of you there.
And then what's that? What does anyone know what Ashwin's total is now for her? So he's 2 wins and how many points now? Anybody know?
I don't know what did he get last time? Add them together.
69 and 119.
Okay, 178, and that says
259, I think.
249. So you can keep your fingers crossed, roughly. Yeah. Keep your fingers crossed, Ashwin.
Fingers crossed.
I hope you've enjoyed your time on ZoomDown.
It's been great. I lasted a lot longer than I expected to.
Mhm.
You were
Unfortunately,
brilliant, man.
Susie's
You
a
were
quality
brilliant.
player. I
Really
couldn't
good
keep up with her.
opponent. Thank you.
Yeah, we've loved your shirts, and so you're gonna become our guest now for the next game. Is that
Of
okay?
course, it would be my honor.
We'll chat to you then. So, George, I'll set that another game up with you then.
Oh, I've
good
already
game,
done it
lads.
for me. It's waiting for you.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Right, so we're waiting for Dave. Dave's gone AWOL as well there somewhere. So
Yeah,
Well, I'll
he's
go
just
to
getting
the
himself a
drink one.
beer, I think.
I see.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Would have been close to that. I got regional. I got,
Oh, George, you set one up already, had you?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for you, Paul.
I didn't know that. Sorry. Okay. God, so much better than the last staff we had. It's very hard to get the staff these days. You see, it's they just keep our attrition rate here, Susie, is remarkable. Like we've lost the amount of staff.
Are you a
we've had,
terrible
and
boss?
I must be. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
something. They keep leaving. They just keep leaving. They do it
I'll
for a
just
little
sign
while
up.
and they go, "Oh, there's a big commitment. It's a very, very big commitment," and then they bugger off.
Well, when I go back to work, these are 2 of the nights I don't actually work. So
Ah, that's good.
around for a
You're a busy man, George.
Still off work.
It's good to stay busy, but it's good to have your dedicated downtime as well.
Mhm.
Always been.
Are you working at the moment, George, or are you
No,
furloughed?
we're still waiting to reopen.
Mhm.
But I heard yesterday on the grapevine that he's reduced the asking price that he's put the shop up for sale for by quite a bit. So
Ah.
that's not good. Would it be nice if he told us himself if it is true?
Mm.
Oh my God, we're into game
Drama
30.
going on in my world.
We're into game 30. Can you bloody believe that?
Oh, should I put
Well.
in Paul now?
30 of these we've done.
It was a very long time ago since me and Fiona did game 1.
Wasn't it? It feels ages ago. And you guys, like, as we were chatting in the chat the other night, was you were crash test dummies for the whole operation.
Oh, for
Really, so
God's sake, Andy.
we got rid of quite a few big seeds early doors because they all played each other.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, Susie, down to one name now.
Oh.
Andy Platt's slagging me off in the chat, which is nice.
What is he like?
I sent him an IT crowd trivia test earlier, which had one of the answers wrong in it. I got
Oh.
full marks, and Andy only got 11 out of 15. So
ZoomDown is missing you, Andy. By the way, don't listen to Jacob. We are missing you. Of course we.
Has Andy been on it?
Of course he has.
yeah, he had.
Dave, you've so many good
Paul
episodes to
Nixon.
watch. You've so much good catch-up TV to actually be watching now. It's really good.
Well, we could do that, couldn't we? We've got a bit of time as we're both furloughed, so yeah.
Well, you're back in next week for a bit, aren't you?
Just
I am,
to
yeah.
say that Damien's spotted in the chat what I saw the conundrum as, which was sex fiends.
Ah.
Sex thing, yeah. Well, it takes one to know one, really. Yeah, it does. So yeah, dirty minds. Right, that was Rude Down. That was last week.
Yeah, we saw that one.
raised the
Yeah, it was good.
standards now. Are we all good?
Cool.
So everyone happy in the chat tonight, Fiona? it's all going smoothly?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. There doesn't
Cool.
seem to be any problem, so that's all good.
Good. Okay. Well, let us know. Right. So have a good game. This is Susie and Dave. This is.
Hey, good luck, Dave.
You can get this every morning on Apto, but it's not.
Based on today, I'll need it.
Really. So. Right. So best of luck, guys. And
Good
it's
luck.
going to be Susie as champion. Your prerogative, please.
Okay, I'll stick with my 1 vowel and 4 consonants, please.
Okay. Your CVVV. Okay. All right. 1 vowel. That's VCCC. I should say. E. N. S. M. And J.
2 vowels, please.
I and O.
Oh. Sorry, I've just unpinned you from the main screen. I need to sort that out.
Gallery view and then
Yeah, I've just
Double
sorted it
tap.
out. So that was an I and an O.
Yeah, I know.
Another vowel, please.
another I.
Hmm. And a consonant, please.
And final L, and that's zoomed in. Okay, Susie.
Just 6.
Okay, Dave.
6 as well, yeah.
All right, so yours, please, Susie.
Lemons.
Lemons. Okay,
And monies.
and monies. Lemons and monies. Okay. 2 of lives.
Going to
Two
check
life's
them. They're both
necessities there.
fine.
There were a few 7s, George. They were
Were a
quite
few
hard,
7s.
but weren't they?
I was hoping for a D to come out at the end for misjoined. It would have been quite nice for a
Misjoined.
9.
I was
So
hoping for an
misjoined, there is 7. Misline, lionize, moilies, Elijah, and isoline, ISOLINE, which is another term for an isopleth,
Okay,
which
well,
is a line on a map connecting points having equal incidence of a specified meteorological
meteorological.
feature.
Oh.
It's a funny one because misjoin just looks like you think you made it up.
They were.
You know, you can't misjoin something that sort of thing.
I think most of those were got in chat, but also it was for a 6, but quite a nice word. It was emojis was in there as well, which Leslie got.
Emojis.
Yeah.
Lion eyes would be the standard one
Fiona,
that I
you
would
didn't
look
tell
to
me
get
James
to
Robinson
use
was in
the
the chat.
eyes.
No, it was
The lion eyes would be
Leslie
the one
from the
I'd
Facebook
look for
group
most
got that one, I think.
times. So. All right.
Oh, hi, Leslie.
6 and 6.
Hello, Leslie.
Okay, sorry, Susie. Yeah. Okay, 6 and 6, and Dave, your first letter selection, please.
Maybe I'll go for 1 consonant and 4 vowels to start.
Ah.
1 consonant and 4 vowels, please, George. It's not a nice consonant either. H, I, E, I, and O.
I think I might go for a consonant this time.
Heidi high. Okay, a T.
Consonant.
A C.
Consonant.
A B.
And another consonant, please.
A final R, and that's zoomed down.
8.
8. Okay, Susie.
8.
All right, confident lads here. Dave, you're 8.
Bitchier.
Bitchier.
No. I'm bitchier.
Show us then. What's your word? Is that your word?
Yeah.
Or you just want to row?
We'll save that till later.
Yeah, I said separate rooms, but that was for the call. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Might stay that way for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to be the reason for that. Okay. So, okay. What is yours? What is your 8, Susie?
Bitchier.
Well, you could show us it then, maybe.
Oh, right, okay.
Honestly, if I make a show that, I'm in trouble.
I don't want to be a total bitch, but show us it. Show us it, love. Okay, bitch.
That's it.
Love it. I love it. Honestly, the rude words on this show, they just keep popping up. They do.
You think that's rude? I must try harder.
No, I don't. Everyone knows me. I don't think there are any
you think
rude
that's
words.
rude?
You need something to call them. They're the kind of the
Mm.
yeah. For one
I
thing
did win the
Yeah.
prize at Leeds for the rudest words of the co-event, I think, didn't I, George?
I think Callum's probably done that in the past. I think some other people have done it as well.
Yeah, it was Callum's one a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I think Dave,
Really?
if I remember rightly, Dave penciled the rudest word on Apto, which I'm not
Oh,
going
yes,
to
he
say.
did.
Well, proud as well, wasn't that? Yeah. I
That
got
was
into
very
it.
good.
Pencil for
Tic
certain
Tac,
like
but
word.
I've been
Starts to
able
stick
to
end of the T.
Good man. Good man.
I've only got 2 pencils, and that's one of them.
Stayed up all night just to pencil that as well, didn't you? Just to get in there first.
Got lucky.
No surprise to say
Hazel
with those
was like-
letters, that was the max.
Hazel stayed up all night too. She just beat her. So, right. Round 3 is Susie. Your numbers, please. How are you going to play it?
2 large, please.
2 large. Your standard. Okay. Your numbers are 5, 7, and 5. Another 7. A 50. And a 75. It's all the 5s and the 7s,
Ooh.
really, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And your target? 340. And that's zoomed down. Okay, so Susie, 340.
340.
Yeah, Dave,
340.
340. Kind of fell out a little easy there, didn't it? After the sort of the build up, really. So, right. So Susie, your way, please.
50 times 7 is 350.
Yeah.
Minus 5, minus 5.
-5. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, same.
Same. Yeah.
If I just keep talking, you hold that
I
there.
can
somewhere.
see it. Yeah,
Yep.
I can see
Yeah,
it.
right, yeah.
2 5s. Yeah. Yeah, it fell out a bit easy, that one, didn't it? There's an even easier way to do it, isn't there, George?
Yeah, Stephen Hawking did 75 minus 7 is 68, and then times that by 5 for the neatest way.
340.
I'm sure everyone in the chat got that.
Had the potential to be a nasty one, that didn't it? The way the numbers came out. If it had been the wrong target, like maybe a 339 or something, or whatever, maybe no,
Or
that's
even
easy.
just
but
one
you know
either
what I mean?
side of that.
Yeah.
Something, either side maybe could have been really tricky, but.
No, it was reachable.
Okay, so 10 points each. You're not complaining? This tournament could come down to points. You never know. So the more points you can get, the better, I think. Now we're into round 4. Dave, your letters, please.
Okay. I'll go start with 3 consonants and 2 vowels, please.
Okay.
Okay.
And they are Y, N, and R. A and O.
Consonant,
Another R.
vowel,
Another A.
Another consonant.
A D.
And a vowel, please.
And a final U in that zoom down. Okay, how'd you get on? Dave.
6.
6. Susie.
6.
Okay, yours please, Dave.
But it's the same one. Around.
Around. Susie.
I'll go with it around as well.
Round, 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 round. I get around. Okay, so was there anything more, George?
No, but there were a few other ones. Aurora,
Yeah.
Arda,
Aurora.
Roundy, and Yarran. Yarran.
What is a yarn? What is yarn?
A yarran is a small Australian acacia with durable scented timber.
Nice word, yarn. I like that.
Is that an A or an O at the end?
Yarn.
Yarran.
Yarn.
Yarran. It does look like an O on full screen, but it is an A.
Okay, so.
And now there's nothing on the full screen because he's rubbed it
So
all.
that was 6 each. So 30 all.
Ashwin's shirt is getting a lot of love in the chat.
Look at that, Ashwin.
That's good.
It's fabulous, yeah.
Come a bit closer. Give us an old flash there. Give us an old flash of the shirt. Love it.
There we go. Plenty more where that came from.
That's your new Tinder shirt, isn't it?
Of course.
That's your go-to now. Yeah.
Get that in your profile, you'll be sorted.
That's it. Mhm. Right. Round 5. It's back to Susie. Your letters, please.
Yeah, my standard, a vowel and 4 consonants, please.
It's hard to remember that one, you know. It's just
I know, well,
it's a bit weird.
you know.
Just the solitary vowel.
Catch
its
on,
own
will you?
there, and then these.
Yeah,
four
I like it.
consonants.
I like it.
It's like you went a vowel. Oh, I meant consonant. Yeah, sorry, consonant. D. P. M. And R.
2 vowels, please.
Another A and an E.
A consonant, please.
A T.
And a final vowel.
And a final U in that zoom down.
Oh, there's a lot of U's. Thank you.
Susie.
7.
Dave.
And 7.
Okay, yours, please, Susie.
Tramped.
And Dave.
It might be the same word with a different accent. Trumped.
Trumped. Tramped always makes me think of Mr. Van's.
Sorry, I tramped.
Mr. Van's tramped, which was the verb endings, the etre verb endings in French. We had an acronym, Mr. Van's tramped. Always makes me think of that. So it was Murray, Arresti, all that sort of stuff. All the kind of the irregular verbs. George, some interesting sevens there.
Well, a whole host of sevens, all quite common. You should know all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Tramped and trumped, as we've had. Then uprated, tempura, readapt and adapter, amateur and matured.
Adapter, not adaptor. Adapter.
Yeah. You can have both. You can have adapter and
Yeah,
adaptor, but obviously not in the selection.
All right. Cool. Yeah, it's just unusual to see it. You always see the other one. That's my point.
Yeah.
Right, so that was 7 each. 37 each. We still on a max? No? Did we drop?
No, first round
First round.
was a six. We got sixes, but there was a seven.
That's right,
There were
okay.
sevens in there.
Pressure's off.
Ashwin was on a max until round 11 the other night.
Wow.
You didn't even realise it. If we'd have told you
No, I
that, you
didn't.
might have panicked, but you might have got a nosebleed. But it's good, sometimes good not to know, isn't it?
Distracted me, so this is what we didn't.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. Right, so round 6 is Dave. Your first number selection, please.
Okay. I'll have the one large, please.
Okay. Your numbers are 7, 7, and 9. Another 9. A 5. And your large one is a 50. Your target, again, quite neat. 470. That's zoomed down. Well, was it neat?
Oh, 471.
471, Susie.
I've got 469 and it's not written down.
Okay, well, I'll have to go to you then.
So I've got 50 times 9 is 450.
Is. Mm-hmm.
And then I've got 7 plus 7 plus 5 is 19. And add it all together, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Dave, yours was 471.
It's the same, except I added a 9 instead of a 7.
That was a 9.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 9 for 471, okay.
That happens a lot.
Well, George, do you mind if I give my solution again?
Yeah, you can give your solution.
So mine was just 50 plus 9 minus 7 for 52 times the 9 for 468.
Mm.
And then you've
got another 9 minus 7. Yeah.
5 for the 2.
I see it now.
Very nice.
I've had a look. That is probably the easiest solution. There isn't a large numbers of a plus is one I have checked.
There was a 94 times 5, really, wasn't there? Yeah.
Yeah.
But even getting the 94 was getting 16 times 9. 7 and 9 is 16 times 9 is 144 times the 50 is 19. To get that 94 is a bit tricky. So I think that standard approach is a better way to go, isn't it? Really, get close, and see what you've got left. You know. Right. So 7 points each. Straight bat from the pair of them there, George. What do you think?
What was that? I missed that, Paul.
Straight bat from the pair of them there.
Yeah, something's got to give at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Paul, our scores are out of. Oh, you've not updated them. That's why.
No, I hadn't
It's
done
okay.
that.
Sorry.
All right. Calm down. How many cans have you had? All right.
1.5.
All right, let's get some brekkie. Okay. We're so end of round 6. We're going to chat to the superstar of the last show. It's Mr. Ashwin Abinashi. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thank you.
Are you as good as that shirt?
Today I wasn't, but hey ho.
How did you find the ZoomDown?
It was a great experience. I'm glad I exceeded my own expectations. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here today talking to you.
How did your friends find it? I mean, they talk to me in detail. I'm not looking for the short answers now. Here, I want the looking for the longer form answers, if you don't mind.
Of course, when I first told a lot of people, oh, by the way, I was on ZoomDown. They were like, "What are you going on about, Ashwin?" You know, like, it's countdown via Zoom. Like, oh yeah, send me the link, mate. Like, okay, I'll post it up for you. Everybody watched it. The first one, they were all on the edge of their seats, literally like this, and I barely scraped it through. And the other one, I was on a rampage. I was like, Ashwin, did somebody put something in that orange juice of yours? I was like, no, I just had full focus and concentration. and I got so confident I just had to use up the extra number in 3 different maths games.
Yeah. Your solutions was like, yeah, no, like I'm hoping people don't be copying that now. That's a pain in the hole for me.
That's trademark now.
Having
Yes.
to do that times well. That just wastes ink for me. Like clever when you have a keyboard, but the old ink, the ink's not, it's not the cheapest, like, you know. So, but I think you know, going from your recent posts on Facebook and stuff. I mean, it's you know, I hope you see what you can achieve with a bit of positivity and a bit of being chill about your circumstances and rolling with the dice that you've got.
Of course, just trying to make the most of what I do have right now, because
Exactly,
at the moment
yeah.
everybody's tied down and can't do anything.
And I hope it's. And what did your mates think? Did they enjoy it? What was the
They
feedback?
really enjoyed it. They thought the first. Sorry, let me start again. They thought the first game was a bit more exciting, but the second one, I might as well just got a dustpan and brush, because I just wiped the floor.
Well, that's good. So they were like, yeah, no, we preferred when you were nearly losing, kind of thing.
That's right. I don't think they'll be very happy with me after they see today's game, though.
Well, as long as they keep watching. So they're watching tonight, then, are they? You think?
They're not watching live, because some of them work till late, unfortunately. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But I know. I hope it's been good experience for you. And when were you last on the show? When were you on?
Around Valentine's Day of 2017.
2017. So you what?
Where I had a similar experience. Won my first game, but then got absolutely annihilated the next game.
And has it taught you anything about when you're going to go back and apply again, or what are you going to do differently?
I have no idea what the future holds for me, because I have been applying for other TV shows here and there. Like, there's a show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, for example. I've been applying for that for the last 19 years, more or less. And
that's your lottery ticket win, isn't it? But you're hoping that's like doing the lotto every week, isn't it?
Because impartially speaking, on a couple of occasions, I have actually reached £1 million without cheating.
Have you?
I've just been lucky to know the answers. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. So you're hoping one day that's going to be your golden ticket then.
Hopefully that'll be my dream.
You can buy your own little private island there, maybe somewhere.
I want to buy my own private countdown studio, so we can do something like this.
Excellent. Well, that's good to hear. Good that you're keeping it local.
Except I need the most beautiful mathematician around, though, to be my assistant.
Well, it's not me. You're like, well, you have to get someone prettier than me. But anyway, that's good. Thanks for taking part, and I do hope it's it's been great having you. You were a breath of fresh air as well, and I like your nerves. I like seeing that. I like seeing the real emotions and what people are thinking, and whether they're bricking it. Susie probably bricking it a little bit today as well. She didn't realize she might have been, but after your performance the last time, who wouldn't?
I was, yeah.
Also, impartially speaking, what I don't have boring countdown brains, I have more than enough in personality, I'm hoping.
You do, of course. You do, and everyone's seen that as well. So don't be so hard on yourself. We all got to just work what we got, and it's all we got at the moment is a bloody internet and it half functions, and that's all we got to work with. So you work with it like a painter. You work with the tools that are in front of you, and you don't complain about the ones that you're missing, the ones that haven't arrived via Amazon yet. So.
Oh, very true.
Yeah, but anyway, enough crappy metaphors from me. We'll get on with the game. It's 44 each. Tight game. How do you see this one going, Ashwin?
Right now, it's very neck and neck, because I'm playing along, and ironically, I'm actually in line with them at the moment.
So it's they're playing straight bats, aren't they? But something's got to give.
We'll see.
We need to find a breakthrough now.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, we'll get on with it then. So, George, we have a bit of a disconnect here, do we?
Has it not gone through?
Yeah, I just disconnected on my end there, so I'll just refresh. And you want to refresh?
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Yep, back in.
Back in? Not yet. Trying. How is the chat going, Fiona, while we're waiting for that? Looks like I might be down for a minute or two.
Yeah,
here.
lots of discussion about the countdown calendar. So people.
Which one? The one that Ben? The one that Ben produces?
Yeah. So people are enjoying that.
I got the numbers this morning. If anyone else got it.
How did that come up in chat?
I think someone posted a puzzle.
From it. Okay, right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it would have
Ben
been
was to
today,
send-
I think.
Ben was to give the old Focal Talk channel an old complimentary one, and I didn't see that. Maybe Callum nabbed it. Don't know.
Yeah. It was a bit tricky today, but
George here. Let me see. I'll try it again.
I am back in straight away,
You
so
are? No, it's not really loading for me at all.
something on your end.
Could be.
As the actress said to the bishop.
Do you want to just call out the letters and I'll write them up for this round then?
Yeah, I can do. I'll just start a custom-y game against Prune. Just in case you can't get back in.
Yeah, it's just being a bit of a bollocks here now. I don't know.
What's my player? I want to put in player 2. Okay.
No, it's not working for me at all. Anyone else?
Right,
No?
I've set up a game against Prune, which will
Okay.
cover me for the rest of the game.
So we are on round. What are we on? We are on round 7. Okay.
7, yeah.
Round 7. That's Susie. Your letters, please.
Was it? Okay. Yeah, one vowel, 4 consonants,
One
please.
vowel, 4 consonants, George.
Okay. E, L, T, Y, B.
B for Bravo. Yeah. B.
Yep.
Mhm.
2 vowels, please.
A and E.
Um, 2 consonants. Oh no, hang on. How many have I got now?
You've got 7 up there.
All right, let's have 1 consonant and then I'll think about it.
S.
Yeah, and another consonant, please.
And a final G. G for George.
Okay, so how'd you get on?
Just a 6.
Just a 6. And you, Dave?
I'll stay safer then. I'll go 7.
Okay, so you're 6, please, Susie.
Stable.
Stable. Strong and stable.
Eatable rather than seatable, which I thought about.
Eatable. Would that require 2 A's?
It would require 2 A's.
Would retire quite 2 A's, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Phantom A. You
That's where that's gone wrong.
Once you see the
Get me an
able,
A.
you see you have. It's hard ruling out all those other letters, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the strong and stable wins it, Susie.
No.
Don't.
It didn't for Theresa May, but.
Just to say, Dave, seatable, even if it was in the selection, wouldn't have been in. But
Well, I wouldn't have gone
eatable
for it,
was.
so, well, yeah.
And what was the max there, George?
The max there was 7, a few gettable ones and some less so. Beagles and eaglets.
Oh, yeah.
Gettable. Is gettable in? No.
2 T's for
2
that. isn't it?
T's, yeah.
It's 2 T's.
Two
Right.
T's. Beastly as well. Legate
yeah.
with the
Eaglets.
tablets.
Lots of got.
Seeably.
Yeah, loads of
And
stuff.
telegas. Telegas, which is a Russian term for a roughly or simply constructed 4-wheel cart, specifically without springs. But
I
I've never
can't get
heard
into
of.
Apterus at all, George. That's very strange.
Oh, well,
Okay, so
no one's got any problems in the chat. There's no tests or anything like that.
it must be local. Okay, so that was a 6, wasn't it? And we're into
Mhm.
round
Yeah,
8.
but 6 there.
50.
6 to Susie, which breaks the gap.
So 50 to 40. Sorry, it was 50 to 44. Yeah. Okay, so Susie, 6-point lead. And we're into round 8. And that is going to be
Glasses on.
Dave, your letters, please.
Glasses are out now. It's thinking
Yeah.
time.
Means business.
Sleeves rolled up. Yeah.
It's getting a bit darker.
Your letters, please.
Oh, mine.
Yes.
Right, I'll go 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
Okay, George.
Okay, your consonants are P, H, P, R, E, O, and A.
Another vowel.
That's a U.
And a consonant.
And a final M. M for Michael.
Let's zoom down. Okay, so Dave.
6.
6. Okay, and Susie.
6.
Okay, Dave, you're 6.
I can't actually see it. I hope that's an M. I've got hamper.
Hamper, it is. Yeah.
If it is an
Yeah.
M.
Yeah,
And
hamper for
yours?
me too.
Easy, okay.
Do you need to see that?
If you hold it a bit closer, yeah.
Can you see that?
I just about
Is it-
see
yeah.
it. Yes, we see it.
Got
That's good. Okay, so.
Was there a 7 written there, Susie? A risky 7?
Back in, so
I saw on
No.
your paper.
yeah.
Oh, never mind
I
then.
considered pomper.
Pomper. No
What?
pomper. Anyone beat 6 in the chat, Fiona?
Yeah, Stephen's got Pampero.
I thought about
Actually,
Pampero. Is
Pampero,
it?
very
Is it a
nice.
grass thing?
Philip have. Bradley's got Morphia.
Yeah, that's
So, yeah.
another one of the 7s. A medical term, which, morphia, specifically a form of sclerodermy, characterized by
accept that.
localized or circumscribed skin lesions.
Can you just accept that game there, George, please, if you don't mind?
Oh, are you back, Paul?
Yeah, I'm
didn't-
back. Yeah. So we had 2 rounds there. So we're on to round it. We'll just skip through those rounds.
Yeah.
End these
If I
next
just
2 early.
spam some things, and I'll just ERE them all.
Yeah.
Just ERE that one. And just while we're waiting, there was one other 7 there. Profam. PROPHAM.
PROPHAM. Profam. Okay, that's an interesting word.
Yep. Which is a type of herbicide.
Type of herbicide. Profam. Okay. Well, how are these?
And I've just had a
I
text
wonder
from
how
my
half
mum
these
up
words
on my
get it.
screen.
They
That's
sound
nice.
very.
Aw.
They sound very proprietary, don't they? You wonder how they make the dictionary. But and that one as well. Okay, so we're into round 9, and we're back on track, and it's going to be Susie's number selection, please. 6-point lead.
I'll stick with 2 large.
Stick with 2 large. Okay. And your numbers are 1, 7, and 3. 10, 25, and 75. And you target 403, and that's zoomed down.
Oh,
Cat. Hello, Cat. No, Cat. How did you get on?
I'm going to have to say, 403, not written down.
403.
I was like,
403.
I got 403 written down.
You have 403. Okay, we'll go to Susie then. You're throwing it back into Susie then, aren't you? You could have been the gentleman and said, yeah, 403 also not written down.
Yeah, but I'm
Oh,
losing.
go on, Dave. Do yours first.
So, Susie, go.
Oh, right. Okay. I did 75 plus 25
Is that big 100? Yes.
is 100.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then I did 3 plus 1 is 4.
Mm-hmm.
And multiply those together.
Yes.
And then 10 minus 7 is the 3, and add it on.
Yeah.
I did get a little.
I'd say even the cat got that one now, didn't it? Dave?
Yeah, Nell's very good at maths.
Dave?
She helped me.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did 7 minus 1 is 6 and subtracted that from the 10 to make a 4.
To make the 4, and then kept
Then
the 3 for the end.
similarly-
Okay, I see what
yeah.
you mean, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, lots of ways.
Are there any other fancy solutions, George? No?
No, you probably got mine on the screen. I just did 10 plus
16
7
times 25, yeah.
16, That's 25 out of 3.
That's a standard, yeah. You're a one large player, aren't you? That's a standard one large way of doing it, yeah.
But I'm normally a 4 large player.
Are you? Is that your first selection?
Yes. That is my preferred selection, except if I'm playing a 4 larger and then I go 3 or 6 small, depending on the game and who they are and stuff like that.
Okay, wow. 66 to 60. Good scores, guys. Good game. Nip and tuck. Like every game you play, I'd say there's never big margins between you, are they?
Oh, there is. Dave
either way,
yeah.
wins 2/3 of the games that we play.
Really? Okay, well, that shut me up then, all right.
Not
okay,
today,
so-
though, did he?
No.
That's right. He was shit. Susie won the last 6. Yeah.
Fiona's our spy, so.
I always like to look at people's form.
It's like the bookies. She's our John McCurrick now. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, she's got £1,000 on
You still have
Susie.
another
Yeah,
bet on this, yeah.
Yeah, she's sort of spread betting it. Right. So, Dave, round 10, your letters, please.
Okay, I'll go 3 consonants and 2 vowels, please, to start.
Okay. They are. Not
I'm
playing ball,
clicking
George?
them, but nothing is coming up.
Okay. While you do that and get some WD-40.
Lost all those.
I will tell you what has happened. What has happened is Google Chrome has crashed.
No.
What a time for that to happen. Let's quickly try and manually shut it and get back in as quickly as we can.
I had a squeaky stool. It's not a medical complaint. I mean, stool.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Talk to your
Try and
ass.
load all my browsers, see which
I have
one
a
loads
squeaky
quickest.
stool. Yes, I could tell as you walked in.
Okay, Chrome
I
isn't
think you were
loading.
saying about how brilliant the internet's been, Paul.
Yeah, it's been all right. Yeah,
Close
apart from me, him, you, and yeah.
Well, our stream
Oh,
saying we've got an
what was
excellent
it? What was your
connection.
selection, George?
Oh, I've
2
got
and
the
3
connection.
or 3 and 2?
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to fix my connection. Ah, shite.
Dave, what was your selection?
Why does this have to happen now?
2 and 3 or 3 and 2?
3 consonants, 2 vowels. It was.
Do you need to refresh, George?
My internet has gone on my laptop. Yeah, I just need to fix that.
All right.
That will take a couple of minutes.
All right, so we'll go to Fiona
You
and
want-
see what how's the chat been getting on tonight, Fiona?
Well, they were loving the cat. It's very beautiful.
Bring back the cat.
Yeah, I think
Susie.
they've lost interest in Countdown now. It's about cats.
Have they?
You were telling
most
us
popular
earlier,
thing.
Susie, it's not actually your cat.
That's right.
No, it's our neighbour's cat. She likes to come and visit. We've got the patio doors open, so she pops in and says hello.
What's she called?
She's called Nell, and she's very friendly.
It's called Edith. Yeah. I love when people give pets completely inappropriate names. I like
yeah.
that.
She's named after Nell de
The
Montfort.
elephant?
You need me to
Probably.
refresh, George? Probably.
I will need you to for when I get back in. It's fixing at the minute. It's like a minute
All
off.
right.
Happens every
Many
once in a
in
while.
the
when
chat
it's
tonight,
like-
Fiona?
Sorry,
Are there many in the chat
we've
tonight?
got 29 people viewing
Right, that's
live.
great. That's about the regulars, isn't it?
Yeah,
We have
so
that
it's
kind of
usually
regulars.
around the 30 mark, so much the same as usual. We've got Tracy, Andy Platt, Reese.
Why did that not
Bradley.
fix
Well,
it?
it's a good time. It's
Always
a good
do
time
it.
to basically use this as a bit of a plug. Then we have to, we want people to. If you enjoy this, you're a Countdown fan. You guys, everyone who's watching this, you enjoy Countdown. You know someone else who will enjoy this. So we really want to start spreading the word and growing the fan base a little bit if we can, because we got the best Countdown players in the world on the show of all time. I mean, come on, like where else do you get that on a Thursday night? You get you get the real elite, but at the same time we haven't made it an elitist thing, which is I think we've tried to make it inclusive. We tried to make it of all levels, and I think that's been a good thing about it.
I like the way you've seeded it. I think it's good. That.
You think that's a good way of doing it? Right.
do.
We don't really
Everyone,
tell
like us
people
a
the
chance,
seeds, but
yeah.
they're kind of secret, but we try and match people by what we think.
Yeah. Just
The rule is basically, you may think someone, that may look like a mismatch, but the rule is, they should be able to beat you if you have a slip up. So in other words, they are capable of beating you if you don't play to your full capabilities. That's kind of how we like to do it. But you're back in, George.
Ready when you are, Paul.
Nice. Okay. Right. So we're into round 10. This is.
Can I just say, I fixed my internet and it didn't fix it. So I turned it off and on again, like in the IT crowd, and it fixed it.
Good.
Brilliant.
There you go. Remember that for next time.
All I had to do was turn it off and on again.
universal fix.
I think you now are a qualified IT technician, George.
Yeah, there you go. Fiona has given you your accreditation there now. She'll send you a dodgy form through the internet now. And put on your wall.
Yeah, just send me £100 and it's on its way.
From the University of West Hull or something. Yeah. Okay. Right.
As if Hull couldn't get any worse.
West Hull. Okay, so Dave, your 3 consonants and 2 vowels are
Yes, please.
N, T, and T. Or if you're AC/DC fan, TNT. Okay, N, T, and T. And your vowels are O and I.
Consonant vowel.
X and O.
Consonant.
V.
And another consonant.
Hardest decision he's made in ages. Okay, it's the final. Q, and that's zoomed out.
Oh.
After all that. All right, where's my music now? One of those. Yeah. And I hope you're timing it. Yeah.
I've got my egg timer.
All right, so that's halfway through. Okay, how'd you get on?
4.
4. Susie.
Yeah, I'll stick with the 4.
Stick with the 4. Okay. So you're a big 4, Dave.
Vino.
Vino. Okay.
Seems appropriate.
You'll kick yourself in a minute, okay, Susie?
You can have Tinto, because I've written it down.
And yours, Susie?
I've got into, but I also
Into.
wrote down Tinto.
Yeah, well, Vino Tinto, come on.
Yeah.
Say what you see. You knew it was in.
Didn't know it was in. I thought it might be just Spanish.
Why did you write it down then? You see, you knew it, but if it was real
Write it down
Spanish,
so
you wouldn't
you
have written
feel.
down. So,
Yeah,
George,
didn't wanna make
you
the
want to
mistake
give
I
them the
did.
other harder 5s, probably? Well,
Yeah, there are a few other 5s. Tinto. I had toxin myself. There's
Oh,
Nitto
yeah.
Found it on book.
and Novio.
no,
No,
Boyfriend in Spanish.
Oh,
A
Novio.
Spanish term for a boyfriend. And Tinto, if you didn't know, is a Spanish or Portuguese red wine.
Red wine, yeah.
I thought we were playing in
Vino-
English.
I
Vino
think what
Tinto.
Paul is drinking
This
tonight.
is where I'm confused now.
Yeah, like Ashwin couldn't have numero, but you
I
can
can
have
have numero,
Novio
but
and
Novio
Tinto.
It's
Yeah,
English
yeah.
here, listen.
Because
I
you
don't
can
know.
buy your
I don't know who
Tinto
you write
in
to.
Row is in,
Sainsbury's. You can't buy your
Part of the
numero
numero
in
uno.
Sainsbury's.
I don't know who
Couple
you
of
write
three.
to. It's like they kind of it's many
Can I buy a
departments.
Novio in Sainsbury's?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Novio's in
Hey, Dave.
construction.
A discount price.
It's like you can. It's like
First
Monsieur
world
and
problems,
Madame,
yeah.
the French
First world
words are
problems.
in, but only as part of a croque monsieur.
Mm.
Yeah,
You can't have Monsieur, but
Croque
it is in
monsieur.
the.
Monsieur, not monsieur. Monsieur.
Sorry, I don't speak
Monsieur.
French, Paul.
Croque monsieur. All right, so big fours
Some
that
of us
scored on the
had a
board.
brain German.
We haven't had have we had a 3 winning score yet? Can't remember.
Not sure.
Don't think so.
Probably not.
Round 11, that is. Susie, your letters, please. Still a 6-point game.
Okay. I'll go
Vowel, 4 consonants.
two.
Up to
Two
8.
vowels, 2 consonants, 2
Up
vowels,
to 8,
2
yeah,
consonants.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
ECVV up to 8. Or vowel, I should say. O. No, too small. O. A. R. N. A. U. C. H.
Consonant, please. Oh, that was a C. Oh.
Yes, it's a C and a final. Final G, and that's zoomed down. So, groom down. Did I just say groom down? I did.
Ooh.
Groom down. It's like, don't tell the bride. Okay. So, how did you get on then, Susie?
6.
Okay, Dave.
I have a 6 as well.
Yours, please, Susie.
Right, I've got a Spanish one, but I'm going to avoid that just in case and go for anchor.
Anchor. Yeah, nothing wrong with anchor. Drop an anchor. Yes, Dave.
And because Susie was looking for a new Spanish boyfriend down the supermarket, I'll go for cougar.
Cougar. Okay, right. Well,
I might be looking for a gaucho.
gaucho. Well, the thing is,
Roach.
you were kind of close. There was a couple of Spanish sounding words in there, George. 8s.
Yep. There was charango, which is a small Andean guitar from the Andes made from an armadillo shell.
Really? A
There
guitar
was-
made from an armadillo
Wow.
shell. Wow.
A guitar made from an armadillo shell from the Andes.
And the other one?
There is a guacharo,
Guacharo.
Paul right on the screen, which is a large nocturnal fruit-eating bird that lives in caves in Central and South America.
Guacharo.
It is also called an oil bird. That's where
And
that
the
one
other?
comes from. And there was one other one, which I will be very surprised if anyone got in the chat. Agonarch, Agonarch.
What type of
Which is-
arc is that?
It's a presiding authority at an agon or public celebration of games.
Agon is games. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
it's-
So the
it's
games
somebody-
master, in other words.
Yeah, an all archaic term for a games master.
All right. Okay. Cool. Like me.
Yeah,
I'm an
you're the
Agonarch. Am
Agonarch.
I an Agonarch? In this room, I am. Yeah. Okay. Right. Right. Okay.
Almost saw 9 there.
You almost saw a 9. What was your 9?
The thing is, one of the letters was wrong. I could have gotten anchorage.
Nah, not quite.
Not quite.
So what was that
That-
score there? 6 each, 76 to 70. Good, Fiona?
That's what I've got.
Nice. Okay.
So if
Right.
we're wrong,
Yeah,
we're
if you
wrong
were playing
together.
a touchdown there, you could have had Anchorage in touchdown.
Anchorage, yeah. you
Yeah.
played- Ashwin, you haven't been on Apto recently. Did you not renew your subscription?
Oh no, I haven't been on Raptors in over a year now.
Yeah, I was noticing that, yeah. Because you used to be on when I first joined, you were there, so I think.
Yeah, but finances and stuff. So
Cheaper than a round of golf.
I mean, I had a look up earlier to see like if you'd been playing recently, Ashwin, and it turns out your last game against a person was against me.
oh, yes, I
I-
vaguely remember that actually.
And who won?
Is that what put him off?
George, you didn't beat him
That
up,
one.
did you? You didn't beat him up too badly now, George, did you?
Nah, there was about 20 points in it.
All right, okay, that's all right. Well, no excuse, Ashwin. Get come on. If you can afford all them nice shirts, man, you can afford an outfit. You know,
Or 20 quid.
priorities. But anyway, okay. So 76 to 70, and we're into round 12. Dave, your letters, please.
My letters.
Yes. It is.
3 consonants and 2 vowels to start, please.
Okay. W, S, and L.
The Women's Super League.
Yes. I and E is excellent.
Consonant vowel.
S and O.
Consonant.
And R.
And another consonant.
Okay, and a final. Fucking Z. Okay, Dave.
7.
7. Susie.
Yeah, I'll go for a 7 as well.
Okay, yours, please, Dave.
Rissole.
Rissole. How you spelling that?
R-I-double-S-L-E.
Yeah, okay. And Susie?
Don't know which way to go with this. Soilers.
Soilers. Agent nouns can always be tricky.
I know.
Soilers.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's there.
George, let your granny know.
Yeah. Again, the good news, the bad news. Rissole is in, but Soilers
Yeah.
is sadly not in.
Soilers.
Is
We could have had
Resoils in?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Ouch.
They're so hard, aren't they? You're nearly
Yeah.
always better going for the re than the
Well-
agent noun. I don't know
I
why.
mean, I'll admit, if I was toying between the two, I'd have gone with Soilers.
Mm.
myself.
But George, from watching Countdown for 40 years, the agent nouns are always disallowed
Mm.
more times than not. So you're better
Yeah.
off with the re. If it's a re or an you're probably better going for the re. If you really don't know if it's 50-50, I would say.
Maybe.
I would suggest.
Yeah.
We'll see what the chat has to say about that, their combined experience. But I'm watching since day one. So, well, I was thinking, is there one in there? There's not. Mine was a falsie of Rissole, which was lossier, because you talk about lossy audio
Mm.
and lossless, but because you could have lossier audio, but they never. Those words don't make it to Oxford or Cambridge or wherever they do these updates.
No.
You know, so.
No, a few other sevens in there. Lowry's, Elizos, and Loris's.
Lorises, yeah.
Lorises.
Which are what, George? What are Lorises?
A loris is a small, slow-moving nocturnal
It's like a
Asian
sloth.
primate.
Big eyes.
Lorises. Okay, very nice.
Yeah,
Where
so
are
it's
they native?
basically a little Asian monkey
Asian,
sloth.
right, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
A loris, and loris is
Susie, but
plural.
that brings the scores very tight. Dave
Pretty
sneaks
close.
into the lead.
Ooh.
77 to 76. Just how we like it. It's nice and tight. So, going into the final letters round, Susie.
Usual.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Your vowel and 4 consonants are A. I'm finally used to it. I really. It was a slow burner. A, L, D, B, and F.
2 vowels, please.
O and I.
Another vowel, please.
An A.
And a consonant, please.
And final. N. And that's zoomed down. So, how did you get on, Susie?
Really terribly. I've only got 5.
5, Dave?
Well, brilliantly. I've got 5.
Yeah. rather you guys than me in that round. I was looking at it going, you're 5,
Is it
Susie?
E?
Bland.
Bland, yeah.
Bland
Dave?
or blonde? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's written down bland. So
Bland. Okay, so 2 blands.
Yeah,
George,
I personally,
Did
I
you
had
do
a
any
loop.
better? Did you do any better yourself?
No, I was stuck on 5.
I wondered about
Black-
albino.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Of course,
nice.
albino.
Good
oh
6.
yeah, albino.
Good
Yeah.
6. That's a good
But
6.
Fiona, I don't know if you're in the chat. Has anybody got a 7?
Yes.
Possibly.
Ray. Oh, so Ashwin's got one.
Wow.
You say
I
you've
threw a word though.
Go for it.
Fondue.
Sorry, Ashwin, what's your one?
Fondue.
Fondue, no.
No.
Fiona, what's Ray declaring in the chat then?
So Ray's got Ladino,
Ladino.
That's a
Yeah, I'm pretty
6.
sure that's in.
and Philip's
But
got
no 7s.
Hazel's got Balafon,
She's
and
got
Balafon.
Tracy's got Balafon as well.
Oh, so it's
Very
an actual
good.
word then. What's
The
it mean,
women
George?
are doing it in the chat. Balafon is a large xylophone used in West African music.
Wow.
A balafon, it's a completely new one on me. Yeah, Ladino is in.
It's a small xylophone. Here's a small xylophone.
Oh,
The small xylophone. It's Miles' xylophone.
No, that's Dada's xylophone. I brought it for Miles, but it was really for Dada. It was really because it's in tune. You see, I was like, do I go to Fisher Price and buy the shitty toy one, or do I just go to a music shop and buy the cheapest real one? Yeah, that's always my solution. Buy the cheapest real one. Never get the toy version.
yeah.
Because you grow out of the toy version, you're going to want the real version sooner or later. So well done, Hazel. And who else? Ray?
Tracy.
Tracy. Well done, girls.
Trahag.
So that was a big 5 each, wasn't it?
Yeah.
81 to 82.
Magnificent scoring there, Dave.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was nasty. But see, that's, I mean, Ashwin knows his game of the night. There's a lot of that, wasn't there? There was a lot of
Horrible letters. Yeah.
horrible selections.
Yeah.
You'd rather not be playing. It was okay to watch, but you'd rather not have been playing. So.
Pun intended. I was lost for words.
Very good. We like that.
But
Okay.
Gee.
Badum tish. Right. So, final numbers game, Dave. Point ahead. How you going to play it? If you win this, it's not a crucial.
Well, yeah. I'm going to play it straight and go with. Man, you haven't said that. Susie's been good at conundrums lately. No, I'll go. I'll go 1 large.
You go 1 large. Okay. All right. Your numbers are? Your numbers are 3, 10, and 8. 4, 6, and your large one is 100. And your target 664, and that's zoomed down. Okay, so looked interesting for a second, but Susie, Dave, I should say first.
Yeah, 664. Yeah.
664, Susie.
Yeah, 664.
664. Okay, Dave, take it away.
100 plus 10 times 6 plus 4.
Yeah, 100 plus 10 was the trick. Times 6 and plus the 4. Susie.
I believe you, Susie.
Do you
Same
trust
way.
me, Dave?
Yeah.
Was it the same way, Susie? Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to see it, Paul?
Please, and speak at the same time.
100 plus 10 times 6 plus 4. Can you see that?
A little bit higher. That's it. Yeah, we see it
Yeah,
now.
got it. I've seen it.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, I had a different way. I said 8 plus 3 is 11 times 6 times 10 is 660. Add the 4 because large numbers are for pussies.
Yeah, well
Oh,
done.
that was your
very
way.
good.
Very nice, George. 66. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have been just taking the 10 points there, George. Don't know about that. Anyway, so, George, maybe you can do the honours once more while I turn off my screen.
Well, I think we've got the
Well,
game we
down
wanted
to a
here.
cruise then, Dave.
Paul said he was going to take away the impossible conundrum earlier, and I'm sorry he did now.
No, that was just a joke. Because you said you had. I was like, have you watched?
Well, yeah, but we have.
You said, we watched the last two. I was like, okay, puts away extra hard conundrum. Now, so.
Yeah, obviously Susie's been through this already. And Dave, it's pretty simple. When the music comes back on, you'll then see the screen a second later. Just say buzz, and yeah, don't say your answer.
Don't do a cami. If you didn't watch that episode,
I did see that one. Yeah,
Paul doing a cami now. He knows that. So.
It's a shame that.
I think that's a bit mean to keep calling it a cami. It was an honest mistake.
Right.
I think he just got a bit overexcited.
He did. He knew it as well. So, right, we are good. So I hope you are good as we reveal today's crucial zoom down conundrum. Out of time, Susie. Out of time. Had you any idea?
No.
It was a tough one, Fiona.
I thought it was tough, but when we posted it in our group chat, George spotted it instantly, and I was thinking, oh, maybe it's too easy.
He did. Ashwin.
No idea.
Clues?
I haven't got a clue. Sorry.
Snake brew.
What was that, Paul? Not Paul. Dave.
Snake brew. Brew snake.
No.
No. Breaking news.
Do you remember Elliot?
News break.
Remember
Is
Elliot
that
on
even a
Granada?
word?
A little bit like that. News break.
Oh.
See that?
Oh, that's
That was
Joe,
such a
who
close
got it
game,
in
though.
the chat?
Quite a few people did. Damien got it. Toby got it.
Well done, Damien.
Tracy. A couple of people have gone for different.
Of course, Trahag
things,
did.
but, yeah.
Well, congratulations, Dave.
No, pretty close game. Well done, Dave.
Narrow victory.
Really
Good time to stop the losing.
I think is that the closest game we've had so far. Just one
Yeah,
point
it's
in it.
gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Has
Yeah.
to be.
Well, we had a double conundrum with Elizabeth and Jamie, didn't we?
We did, yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
I think it's the closest in terms of physical proximity between the
Oh,
two.
definitely. By about
And
100
of course,
miles.
the
Yes.
score.
By at least 100 miles, I would say. Yes.
But that does mean you've got to do it again on Monday, Dave.
Okay.
So-
The important thing is anyway. No.
So, Dave,
It's a
you
good
don't
game.
know.
It was a nice close game. I
Yeah,
want it.
so,
Excellent.
well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Susie, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just a shame because I've been beating him all day.
I
and
know
just
you
winning
have.
matches,
We've
I
been
couldn't do
watching.
it.
We've been getting regular updates, and it's like, oh yeah, Susie's beating Dave. She's beating him badly. She keeps beating Dave. That's all I've
Doesn't
been hearing
normally
all
happen, but I think he was just trying to lull me into a false sense of security today.
No, it's pretty genuine.
day. Well, Dave,
The cat was a highlight as well. You don't normally get that.
You pulled it out of the bag, so it's a hard show to win multiple games. It is because you're playing people that can beat you every
Yeah.
time. You're not.
I'm guessing
playing-
that whoever I've got next isn't going to be easy.
No, it's not, and it won't be easy for them either. And that's the whole point. Should be hard for both of you. You know.
Who is it next, anyway?
Don't
Do
know.
we know yet?
We actually don't know.
I don't know yet.
No, we were expecting Susie to win, so we don't know really. So. We had it all mapped out for Susie, but I don't know. We're gonna have to rip up those plans now, Fiona, and start again. Yeah. Version 2, yeah. We're only messing, Dave. Of course we're not. We have
That's all
complete faith
good.
in you. We have complete faith. But yeah, it will be hard. We're gonna yeah. You'll get a challenge. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But I hope you all enjoyed it, and
Yeah.
we're going to get you two back on for Dynasties. I suppose I might as well talk about Dynasties a little bit now. So So we've done a special each month, and we did the hyper with Damien and Innes and Callum and all those, and it was really good. If you haven't watched that one, watch it.
Didn't see Innes, but I did see Callum and Damien. That was really good.
It's a really good show. I thought there was a nice camaraderie between a lot of us that night. It was very, very good. We're going in June. We're going to do. I think it's on the 13th and the 20th. Fiona, isn't that right?
Yeah, I don't know that
Saturday nights.
Saturday
nights. We're going to have basically 8 really, really, really good numbers players. First night will be quarterfinals, so 4 quarterfinals each, 9 rounders, and then that'll be followed on the 20th by the semi-finals, which will be 9 rounders, and then a 15-round final. So it's going to work like you'd imagine, like the normal 15 rounds at the moment. Replace your letters rounds with normal numbers rounds, and replace the numbers rounds with extra special hard numbers rounds. So there'll be like spoilage and things like that.
Right.
So it'll be these really.
Have we
top
got any
numbers.
names confirmed for that yet, Paul?
Yeah, we have some, but I don't really want to say it's too far.
You want to wait till we've got all 8 confirmed?
I do want to make sure, just in case we don't get any dropouts. But they'll all be really damn good numbers players, and there'll be a buzzer round. The last round will be like a hard sum that you should do in your head.
I'm always particularly
And first on the buzzer.
Really good at the numbers rounds, because not really that good myself at those. When people pull those things, people like Tim Down and Callum, like their 6 smalls and stuff.
They're both in. They're both in, and hopefully Edward Ashcroft and Vincent Bossé, if we can get him as well. And,
as
Bradley,
Paul was saying, I don't want to say who's on yet, and then Paul goes to tell you who are on.
I'll tell you the confirmed. We have about 6 or 7 of them confirmed. Yeah, we do. But,
cool.
Yeah, Elliot's one of them as well. Elliot and Tass as well.
Oh, right,
probably the 2 favourites.
Elliot
Elliot and Tass probably be the 2 favourites, but we'll see.
Has Elliot been on?
Elliot hasn't been on ZoomDown. He'll be up pretty soon. Dave, so what do you fancy?
Did you
fancy
fancy
playing
him,
him?
Dave?
Fancy playing him?
I know. Especially when he's got to do it blindfolded or something.
Well, we could do that as a special, like Elliot played with partial blindfold.
Even if you play blindfold, he's still
with a pirate patch or something.
He
Yeah,
gets
Elliot
a
with a pirate.
second, you get 30.
yeah. He's blindfolded. He gets 1 second. I get 30.
No.
Maybe.
You see his lightning goats, and you're going, "What? I can't do that with 30 seconds," and you're doing it in 5. Like Jesus. So yeah, you can see the standard, and I suppose that's what led me on to. So that's going to be June. And then in July, we're going to do a Dynasty special. We want to see who is Countdown's first family. Is it you guys? Is it Susie and Dave? Because you're like, it's the people that go to all the things and do all the things, and we want to see, is it the Mills? Is it the Kappelmans?
Tracy did offer a doubles game where it was Susie and Tracy against me and Mark.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
I think me and Susie against Tracy and Mark would be fairer.
Right, you think? Well, we're thinking about basically, it's roundabout. So you choose at the start who's player 1, who's player 2. Who do you want on that last conundrum or whatever? Who do you want on the numbers? It's up to yourself how you want to play it.
Yeah, I like it.
So I think something like that could be quite good.
Couples and some parent and child combos.
Yeah, we're hoping.
It's gonna be interesting to see who we get on.
We're hoping certainly, but you have to be sort of familial, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Grandmother-grandson combos.
Oh yeah. Dave might ditch you and go for one of my boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, blood. We prefer blood if it's the grand, not the Jack Charlton rule. Like we don't really want the Jack Charlton rule. George only qualifies that way. So, right? No, George, you're not going to be in it unless you can find a real family member that plays Countdown to a decent standard. No,
I mean, Dad's not bad, but he works nights and can't. He's not bad. He can beat me sometimes on the odd round, but he works nights as well.
All right. Okay.
So doesn't really work.
Dave's got some nephews that might be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, but Rowan got regional apparently. I got text during your game.
That was a good spot. Regionals are very hard because most people look for the ING and regional is a hard spot.
Yeah. Regionals is one of the 9s I quite often miss with those sort of ING selections.
Yeah, you're looking for it.
Puts you off, doesn't it? Aerosling.
Do you look like a lady? All right, okay.
I think on that note, we should call it a night.
On that, I see.
End on a high note.
We'll end it, exactly.
Boom, boom.
I'm a baritone. That took a lot to get up there, you know that. So, anyway. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to see Dave on Monday. Thanks a million to Susie and to Ashwin for amazing entertainment. Hope you all
It's been a
enjoyed it.
pleasure.
And
Yeah,
yeah, we'll
been
see
good
you
fun.
Monday.
Thank you.
8
Yep.
o'clock, Fiona? Yeah?
Yep.
It's fun doing this.
We'll see you
See you
then.
on
All
Monday.
right.
Cheers.
Take it easy, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hasta luego.
Bye.